What you call normal aging might actually be your body's way of showing you'll live past 90. Research on large groups of older adults suggests there are 7 surprising signs that may predict longevity after 70. And the third one, it happens every morning, but most people ignore it completely. If you've ever wondered why some people stay strong, steady and sharp well into their 80s and 90s, these 7 signs may hold the answer. In this video you'll discover the 7 signs that may predict who thrives after 70. These aren't complicated medical tests. They're everyday patterns in how you move, think and live. Signals you can notice right now. And the best part? Recognizing these signs isn't just about adding years. It's about adding quality, confidence and independence to the years you already have. By the end, you'll know how to check each one for yourself and how small changes can help you protect your health well into your 80s and 90s. Most people think aging after 70 is a straight path to decline. But research suggests that isn't the full story. Your body often gives out signals in your walking speed, your energy, even your social life that can predict how well you'll age. These signs matter because weak muscles, poor balance, or fading memory don't just make life harder. They threaten your independence. They can increase your risk of falls, hospital stays, or relying on others for daily tasks. But here's the encouraging truth. By paying attention to these signs, you can spot early warnings and strengthen the habits that protect your future. This isn't just about living longer, it's about staying mobile, independent and sharp, so you can keep enjoying the life you love. Let's start with the first sign, your walking speed. Doctors sometimes call it the 6th vital sign because it reveals so much about your overall health. A slower walking pace after 70 can be a signal that your strength, balance, or even your brain's coordination is under strain. Think about it. Walking isn't just about your legs. It requires your muscles, your nervous system, and your balance all working together. That's why even a small slowdown can be an important clue. The good news is that you don't have to run marathons to make a difference. Simply paying attention to changes in your pace and adding just 5 extra minutes of walking each day can help keep your muscles and balance strong. And here's the encouraging part. Muscles aren't the only predictor. The next sign is hidden in your hands, and most people overlook it completely. The second sign is grip strength. It might seem simple, but how firmly you can hold an object often reflects your overall muscle health. A weak grip has been linked to higher risks of decline because it signals reduced strength in the entire body. Why does this matter? Your grip is used in almost everything: opening jars, carrying groceries, even steadying yourself if you slip. It's a hidden marker of independence. Here's the hopeful part. You can improve it at any age. Something as small as squeezing a stress ball for 2 minutes a day, or regularly carrying your shopping bags, can strengthen your hands and, in turn, your whole body. But muscles aren't the only predictor. The next sign shows up in your mornings, and it may surprise you. The third sign shows up each morning. How much energy you feel when you wake up. If you regularly wake up tired, stiff or unrefreshed, it may be a signal that your body's repair systems aren't working as well as they should. During sleep, your muscles and brain are supposed to recover. When that recovery is weak, you start the day at a disadvantage. But here's the good news. This sign is one you can influence quickly. Notice how you feel in the first hour of your day. Do you feel ready to move? Or do you struggle to get going? A simple way to help is by improving hydration before bedtime. Even a small glass of water in the evening can support better overnight repair. And many seniors notice they wake up feeling steadier and more refreshed. And we'll come back to this because sleep quality later on is one of the strongest predictors of all. If this is helpful, make sure to subscribe to Health Train. We share weekly science-based tips to keep your body strong and your mind sharp. And I'd love to hear from you. Which of these signs shows up most in your life? Strength, energy, memory, or balance? And how old are you? Sharing your answer in the comments might inspire someone else who's watching today. The fourth sign is balance and stability. After 70, poor balance isn't just a nuisance. It's one of the strongest predictors of falls. and falls are one of the leading causes of lost independence in older adults. Balance is more than standing still. It's your brain, inner ear, and muscles all working together in the background. When those systems lose coordination, even simple tasks like turning quickly or stepping off a curb become risky. But here's the encouraging part: balance can be trained, and improvements often come quickly. One simple exercise is standing on one leg near a chair or counter for support. Start with just 10 seconds per side each day. Over time, this tells your brain and muscles to reconnect, keeping you steadier on your feet. And while physical strength matters, the fifth sign goes beyond the body. It's about the connections that keep your life full. The fifth sign isn't about muscles at all. It's about your relationships. After 70, isolation can be as harmful to health as some physical risks. Loneliness doesn't just affect mood. It raises stress, weakens the immune system, and can even shorten life expectancy. On the other hand, social ties act like a safety net. Staying connected with family, friends, or community groups supports both mental and physical health. People who maintain close connections often stay sharper, more active, and more resilient as they age. The best part is, it doesn't have to be complicated. Call a friend tonight, join a local group, or simply share a meal with someone. These small actions add up and can protect your health just as much as physical exercise. And speaking of staying sharp, the sixth sign has everything to do with your memory and focus. The sixth sign is cognitive sharpness, how well your memory, focus, and problem-solving hold up. It's normal to misplace keys now and then, but if you notice your thinking slowing down, it can be a sign that your brain needs more support. Mental sharpness is closely linked to independence, because when your memory and focus are strong, daily life feels easier and safer. Here's the encouraging part: your brain, just like your muscles, responds to training. Reading, puzzles, or even learning a new skill can strengthen neural pathways, and it doesn't take hours. Just 5 minutes of focused brain activity each day can make a difference over time. But the seventh sign may be the most surprising of all, and almost no one checks it regularly, even though it fuels both body and brain. The seventh sign is sleep quality, one of the most overlooked predictors of longevity. Poor sleep doesn't just make you tired. It disrupts the body's ability to repair muscles, restore energy, and protect memory. Over time, restless nights can quietly weaken both your body and your brain. But here's the hopeful part. Improving sleep is often simpler than people think. Setting a consistent bedtime and creating a short wind-down ritual, like reading, stretching, or sipping a calming tea, can make a real difference. In one example, a 75-year-old man began turning off screens half an hour before bed and sticking to the same sleep schedule. Within weeks, he noticed deeper rest and steadier mornings. And here's the surprising part. These 7 signs don't just predict longevity. They can also help you improve it, starting tonight with one small choice. If you've made it this far, you're clearly serious about protecting your health. And that's something to be proud of. But don't stop here. These 7 signs are just the beginning. To keep building your strength, memory, and independence, continue with the Healthy Aging Mastery playlist. It's your complete guide to thriving well past 70. Click right here to continue your journey. Your future self will thank you. Picture yourself at 85, steady, sharp, and independent. That future doesn't come from luck, but from small choices you make today. This video is for educational purposes only. Always consult your doctor before making changes to your health routine.